Yeah, you know who it is, Zilla, South Memphis landlord, and look, I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard. Landlord in this bitch.
Catch me late night, full of drugs. I just want some that catch me late night, full of drugs. I just want some.
All right, so we got the one and only Zed Zilla jumping off the porch with us today, man.
Yeah, landlord in this, you already know who it is.
Yes, sir. How you feeling today, bro?
Man, I'm great, man. If I was doing bad, I wouldn't tell you. Yeah, for sure.
I dig that, man. Nah, I appreciate you coming by. You know, we've been a long time supporter of you, man.
Long time. I was just telling somebody I supposed to been on the porch.
Oh, absolutely,
For
man.
sure, but it's perfect timing, though.
That it is, man.
Sure.
Yeah. So what else you got shaking here in Atlanta, man? And how do you like the vibes out here compared to back at home in Memphis?
The vibes out here, they kind of pretty fast. And they up to, I kind of like Memphis, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of cool, laid back, kind of smooth. I don't like to be pushed around and told what to do too fast, you know what I'm saying? They move fast around this month. They move fast.
I can dig that, man. All right, so let's take it back to South Memphis, man.
Yes, sir.
So before you were rapping, what was Zed Zilla up to, man? What were you into coming up?
Before I was rapping, I think that was my plan. Hey, my dad had us in there like Jackson 5. You know, he had us in there, he had us with chains and Kangos on and up performing. I think I was about 3.
Oh, wow.
4 or 5, yes, sir. So that's what I was doing. When they thought they was gonna do it to their Marvin Gaye tapes, I done put tape in on the side and record it over. If I'm in there beating, they think they finna go have 6 off Marvin Gaye. It's Zed Zilla. It's 8-year-old Zed Zilla. So I've been doing the music. They've been playing. Hey.
Okay, I feel that. At what age would you say you jumped off the porch then, man?
With the gang, I said probably about like 12, 13 with the gang. That's how we kind of got our name with the CEO.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying, with my gang. And, we had did some, we was young. And man, we pulled a little kick though and ended up for some studio equipment.
Really?
Yeah, and then end up getting caught. But the people that we end up doing it to, we cool to this day, you know what I'm talking about? We A1. Matter of fact, I done did some music with their son and everything, just show you how God work, you know what I'm saying? But back then, that's how we formed our crew CEO. For sure that.
I feel that, man. Has the city of Memphis changed much since when you were first coming up until today?
Yeah, it's changed a lot. Changed a whole lot. Like I said, because I'm pretty sure you know about how the scene was segregated back then, like broke up between hoods, cliques. That is more coming together now. I think they understand the bigger picture, see the bigger picture. Everybody can get money together.
Yeah.
They more together now. See, Memphis ain't on fire right now, so.
Oh yeah, you guys are killing it, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that type of unity is important too to kind of raise up for the whole
most
scene
definitely.
like that, man. All right, so when did you, finally like start to take it serious, taking rap serious and figure out, all right, not only am I gonna do this, but I'm good at this shit too, man. And I'm gonna start investing my money into this as well.
I think I was probably like 16, about 16. I was on Gangsta Blac tape when I was 14, and I was on my brother tape when I was like 12, you know what I'm saying? So when I got about 16, I was ready to do my own solo thing. I was ready to jump off the porch for sure then.
Okay. What was like the first song that you had to kind of give you a buzz in your city?
I had a song called Zilla, you know what I'm saying? And that jump was on fire. It had the clubs going crazy. It was like a little South Memphis anthem.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's what gave me my first buzz. I was doing my own beats and everything back then.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yes, sir. Like my first 4, 5 CDs, I did my own beats.
Oh, shit. So how old were you then when that song Zilla popped off?
Probably like 17.
Okay.
I was like 17.
Were you still in school or were you?
Yes, I was still in school.
Yeah.
I was still in school. That was crazy too. I was still in school. My last year.
Okay. Yeah, and talk about the grind it took back then to kind of get your music out, because you really couldn't rely just on the internet back then, man. You had to be out there seeing the people, handing out these CDs too, man.
Yeah, we was touching people. Like I said, we was touching people. And then we had hard copies, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't gotta have too many of them these days anyway. But we had hard copies back then.
Yep.
And I used to get out at the schools like, cause I don't like being turned down. I don't like being like, so if I try to give you a CD and you like, nah, bro, cause you think I'm charging you or something. I hate being rejected. So I used to get up in the morning, like before the school start, and just throw my CDs in the yard of the school. And by the time school was over with, you know, they done picked it up, stuck it in their players. The windows that was open, I'm throwing them in the classrooms. From the bottom, I'm throwing them in the rooms. So by the time Melrose let out, them folks riding Bonner Zilla. You know what I'm saying? So that's how the wave started.
Yeah. Kind of like you was delivering newspapers in the morning, man. That's hard right there. So how did Gotti come across your music?
Sure, you know, OG keeping his ears to the street. Then I think he was ready to start trying to be a businessman too at that point in time. But he came to one of my shows down at the, I think it was at Gibson Guitar Center. We was about 200 deep on stage.
Really?
Man, we threw them motherfuckers up. We was deep as hell on stage. I had the whole South Memphis with me. He came to me after this show. Got him at her, and then we started working together, and he showed me a few things, showed me the ropes, and it was on since then.
Yeah. Were you the first artist he had?
Yeah, I thought that I don't know if Lito, yeah, because Lito was signed to Cash, I think like Cash Money. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was the first artist.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah. So what was that experience like, man? Just kind of getting the game from Gotti, because he had a huge buzz in the city back then, too.
Yeah, that was crazy. I seen the performance ticket go from here to here to here. You know what I'm saying? His work ethic, too. I learned that from him, too. That shit crazy. His work ethic crazy. You know what I'm saying? But just learning the game from him, it's like, get the cheat code. Get the cheat code a little bit. Dude smart, intelligent as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Smart as hell. Shout out to Yo, the whole CMG, you know what's going on.
Yeah. And that CM4 tape, man, that shit legendary, man.
It's legendary. That's what did it for me too, that CM4.
Yeah, I think that was kind of like your introduction outside of Memphis. That's when people could finally get to, who the hell's Zed Zilla?
It was. And that tape was big as hell too.
Yeah,
they put
DJ
a lot of
Drama
people on
hosting
it. Yes, sir. Shout out to Drum too, man.
Yeah. So what was it like working on that project? With Gotti and just knowing that, all right, this is probably gonna be my big breakout right here.
See, that what I didn't know, and I didn't take it. That was my first time in the studio and having to work under like a time limit. And then it was like his work ethic was already, and then to me, I was able to, I'm used to sitting back, you know what I'm saying, chilling and getting my vibe together. And then he had already, I think, did the tape with Gucci. And so they vibe in the studio. He had told me about how they vibe was, how they was knocking the songs out. And so it was like a little pressure, but I was up to the challenge though, you know what I'm saying? We knocked them joints out kind of pretty quick.
Yeah.
Down at Arden, down in Memphis at the studio. We knocked them joints out pretty quick.
For sure, man. Then you followed up with Ren's Do, man.
Yes, sir.
This was a classic, man.
That was my baby right there. That was my baby right there.
So did you feel any pressure putting this project together, or were you kind of just, all right, I know I'm gonna show out on this?
Yeah, though, I kind of come in like this though. That's how I kind of always feel. I don't know if it's like I'm finna show out. You know what I'm saying? And then like having the access to the tools that they provided me with, as far as the beat makers and the engineers and the mixing and the mastering. Yeah. I was ready for it. Yeah. I was ready.
What was it like watching that tape take off, man?
That was crazy. Like Jason seeing the phone start and getting the ring like that for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to being with Jason and hearing the phone ring. And they booking Gotti. They booking Gotti. They trying to book. Then the phone started ringing for me. You know what I'm saying? I started keeping a little closer watch, a little ear on it. But that was major though. That tape was on fire. The hood went crazy. Fatherhood GP, the whole South Memphis, they went crazy behind that tape right there. Yes, sir. I think I got a holiday in the hood behind that jump. That jump dropped.
Nah, you should have. Now, were you big on the internet too? Like, were you watching the feedback from the fans, like on Twitter and live mixtapes back then too?
I just wasn't. I ain't too big on feedback because I don't know how to play. A lot of folks be playing, so I ain't too big on feedback.
Especially nowadays too. Bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And yeah, Dolph featured on that tape twice, man. How far back does that relationship go with Dolph?
That relationship go back far. Shout out to Larry Live too, DJ Larry Live. But Dolph was in South Memphis putting it down for a minute, but he started like outside the city first with his music. And I think that would help this buzz a lot too. So, but me and Dolph, their relationship go a bit way back, to the projects.
Okay.
Yes, sir, from Castaic, then I was over there in the Hillview, from 4th and Walker, South Memphis, just all through there.
Yeah.
It go way back though.
I feel that, man. Whatever happened to that Kush Boys project? When you guys supposed to do a collab, man?
We had a project going. We probably got through with probably like 6, 7 songs.
Okay.
And I don't know what happened to the project. Squeaky, we had some bangers on there too. Shout out DJ Squeaky, we had some hits on there.
Oh yeah.
We had some hits coming, but I don't know what ended up happening to the project. I think the little situation, whatever, that sparked. Cause we supposed to been coming to the camp for a minute.
Yeah.
Like supposed to been, Yo was trying to get him over there at the label for a second.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Then I don't know what happened. I guess that ended the project, the Kush Boys project right there or whatever.
Do you still got the songs?
Yeah, I got a few of the song.
You listened to them recently?
Yeah, I listened to them. A lot. Yeah, when we hit the road, I listened to them. I got a lot of songs like that have been released with me and Yo, me and Shy Glizzy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I got a few songs that, it's in the vault.
Yeah. You had this single, man, Fire That Bitch, man.
Yes, sir.
What was the creative process, the inspiration? Well, I think the inspiration's pretty obvious.
Yeah, see, you like it. Nah, but it wasn't my bitch, though. I wasn't talking about my bitch. It wasn't, I wasn't. Nah, see, it was my cousin. I was in the studio, and shout out to Quantum Sounds too, Lord Marty. That's where the chorus really come from. People think it's me on the chorus saying it, but that's really my homeboy who made the beat, Marty, saying the chorus. And my cousin was in the studio, Dre, having major whole problems. Constantly whining, arguing, upset, and I couldn't think of shit, and I just took all his problems, just put it in my song. So that jump right there come from Cuz, Big Cuz. That's all his shit right there, all his drama.
Yeah.
He on the phone arguing with his bitch. I just took all his shit and bitch don't want to work. Hoe can't keep no job. All his shit. He talking all this shit. I got it. I got you, cuz. Appreciate it.
Did you know that was gonna be like a single? Like, all right, I know I'm sitting on something here.
Nah, I didn't know at first. I had Gorilla Zoe on the song with me at first. He was on the song with me at first. And then when I gave it to Yo ended up hopping on it.
Okay.
And then that was it.
Yeah. Was your transition, how would you describe your transition coming into the music industry, fresh from the streets like that, man?
I like transition. I think when I started knowing, I think the transition for me just being raw and not understanding the business side of it, that was the transition coming in there. Cause like, I think the talent and the music been there, but learning to understand the business side and then going on tour with Yo, with CMG, and then just learning how to work with different artists and at a speedy tempo, how to return, like get somebody send you something, like don't take out, like send it back, go and knock it out, you know what I'm saying? Just keeping the relationships A1.
For sure.
So the business side of it.
Yeah, especially when you're fresh in there, 'cause you really don't know much about it. Exactly. Especially during the mixtape era too, because a lot of these things you weren't even selling, just kind of uploaded them.
Yeah, we were handing them out. So the guy who put them in sandwich bags.
For real. I remember that. Yeah. So what was it like hitting the road? What were these shows like, man? When this Rents Due was dropping, man? Because I know you had a lot of hits on there, man.
Man, them shows were crazy. You can ask my homeboys. They was with me, Mr. Munn, I had King Nod, I had the whole Big Man. I had all my homeboys with me. They all had jobs on the road, drivers, hype man. So I had the fam with me. So you can imagine the love and so I just had South Memphis with me. So we like taking South Memphis on tour. And so we showed everybody what the South about, what 4WGP about. It was crazy though. I got a lot of love though from that. And a lot of fans, like still, I got a lot of like day ones fans, you know what I'm saying, the diehard fans, they're still Zilla fans from the Rents Due too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's talk about that. What do your fans mean to you, man? Because they've been loyal to you. They stuck with you over a decade at this point now, right?
They've been with me. They mean the most, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause there's a lot of people that, man, you already know that's here and then gone.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You think they're finna be loved or think they're finna have longevity. And then, but for the next week or two, they gone. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, even in my gaps of me missing music or not putting out music, like, the fans was always still there and wanted me to win it all the time.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
I'm sure they were even motivated and inspired to get back in there and drop some new shit.
Most definitely. They stay inspired me and motivate me to do that shit. Yeah. For sure.
And then you followed up with Time to Eat, man.
Yeah.
Another hard-ass tape, man, too.
That was my baby right there, too. Shout out to G-Bo, Quantum Sound. My boy passed away, too. So shout out, man. Love broski. But that joint right there, I actually recorded in my garage.
Really?
Yeah, so I had that was me getting my equipment for the first time. My own studio equipment, and then I moved my engineer in with me.
There you go.
So I had them sleep, so we were waking up. So that Time to Eat, that was personal right there. They come from the high, they come from the crib. We waking up whenever I want to, 3, 4 in the morning. Hey bro, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Wake up, let's work. Yeah. So that was that Time to Eat come from.
For sure. Were you writing your raps or did you freestyle and punch in back then?
I was freestyle and punching in back then on Time to Eat.
Okay, I got you. And you know, you had Gotti and DJ Paul on the same song, man. I think he was the first one. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I can't correct you. I think you're right.
He was the first one to get them two on there.
Yeah.
How did you manage that, or was it set up like, all right, Zilla gonna get this one?
Nah, that was it wasn't. I don't think they would have ever thought of it right there. Them two like trying to put that together. But I always feel like me, or you can ask anybody. I'm sure I didn't hear it on the free interview. Like I'm always there for, you know what I'm saying. If you need me, I'm always available to the people who need. You know what I'm saying. And I feel like this situation, I didn't try to bring other situations together to the light, but this didn't happen. You know what I'm saying. I didn't got bad mouthed about or my nigga, you crazy. You know what I'm saying. Like, but that right there, I just felt like it was the perfect time, and I was the perfect one to bring that right there together, and then it just came together.
How big was that for the city of Memphis?
That was major. See, that was stupid major. Even like, Gotti, we had dropped the verse. Paul gave me his verse first. And then Gotti ended up dropping his verse after that. And then Yo said something about the King of Memphis. And Paul didn't get a chance to say it in his first verse. 30 minutes later, Paul sent the second verse back with King of Memphis all through that motherfucker. But that just ended up turning out 5 Big Field on the track, mixed it down for me. So that was just Memphis all together right there on that track. So yes, sir. Quantum Sound production.
Nah, that shit was legendary right there, man. You know, Gotti started adding some more artists after that, man. Did you and the other artists click right away when they came aboard?
Yeah, we clicked right away. Me and Youngster and Block Boy got to fight. Nah, I'm just bullshit. Nah, we clicked right away though. Especially like with Youngster, even though he's from South Memphis anyway. Yeah. Then we stayed right in the same area, in the same neighborhood down there.
Okay.
And then, but Block, he grew up on the music, up on my shit. And then Bag, I had music with Bag before, you know what I'm saying? And
don't forget Snooty too.
Snooty, that's my dog. See, I think Snooty different. Snooty always. Snooty, that's my A1. That's my A1 day one. Snooty, my dog. Shout out to you, boy.
Cause I think that's who Gotti added after you, right? Was Snooty?
Yeah, that was Snooty.
Yeah.
And then that's where you can tell what he learned. I feel like he started learning the business side, Snooty. And Snooty was hot too, though. Snooty had that shit.
That song was huge that year.
Yeah, Snooty had that shit.
Yeah.
Snooty had that shit.
You know, then you started kind of doing your own thing, man.
Yeah.
What was the motivation behind it? Did you have fallen out with Gotti, or did you just figure it's time for me to focus on me?
Nah, I feel like it was time for me to focus on me. You know what I'm saying? With the especially because I had wanted to introduce my own crew.
Okay.
And I told you, I feel like being with them and being around them, I feel like I graduated and learned the game. You know what I'm saying? And then so it was just like if that's what you want to do, little bro, then you know what I'm saying, go ahead, I'm here whenever you need me, whatever. And then I feel like I do other shit too though, you know what I'm saying? Like I got other ventures, I got other shit going, you know what I'm saying, with the rough fellas, with the clothing line, with the CEO business, with other shit, you know what I'm saying? So, and I'm a perfectionist. I like, once I learn how to ride a bike, I know how to ride that motherfucker. Mm-hmm. I can go learn how to ride the motorcycle now, you know what I'm saying? So the rap game is like that to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like now it's time to put some people on from the hood or give some people a chance from other places that was in my position at one point in time.
For sure. That's
sure.
what you're supposed to do, man. Someone
Yes,
open the
sir.
door for you, you open it
Yes,
for others
sir.
right behind you as well, too, man. So what's your relationship with Gotti today, man? You guys still talk, or? I know he's a busy man.
Yeah, I still hit him up. We still talk. And then Juke, you know what I'm saying? Then we got Nero.
Okay.
And then once Keon get back out, I know he gonna be hitting me up. Vato, you know what I'm saying? The whole gang, we still be hitting up. We still hit up. Go to the restaurant every now and then, sit down and eat.
Yeah.
At Privé.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We go kick it.
Yeah. You dropped Eviction Notice back in March, man. I know fans were eating this shit up when you dropped it, man.
See, that Eviction Notice was crazy. That was more like a trying to transition too. Cause like my son, he started doing music too. You know what I'm saying? So he fell in love with the music, and that was me trying to get some of his young sound and blend it with what I had right there.
Yeah.
Eviction Notice. And then, like, you know, it's part of my series. Everything I do gonna always have something to do with the landlord.
For sure.
Yeah, no.
What has being a father taught you about life?
That especially like with the music, it taught me like I always took it as a job anyway, like the music, you know what I'm saying? But like my subject matter I became aware of my subject matter and stuff I was saying in my raps a little more because he was bobbing his head and saying the same,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, same words I'm saying. And I ain't want that right there, you know what I'm saying? I want you to know what you got to do first, respect, and you know what I'm saying, all the other stuff you learn out there. And I'm one of them type of people that's how I was raised. And that's what it kind of like, then just to know that I ain't first no more, you know what I'm saying? Like, much as I love to be first and put myself first, like the little homie come first. And it taught me a lot about life though, and like making decisions, you know what I'm saying? Cause like, especially like being out on the road, I gotta get back to him. Mm-hmm. I gotta get back, no matter what. I gotta get back. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
I gotta get back.
Yeah. So what inspires you to keep creating today, man?
I think it's just in my DNA, it's in my blood. Like I said, I was raised around Fly and them, my brother. We stayed together for some years when I was young. I was on Gangsta Blac tape when I was 12, 13.
That's wild right there.
Then I was like, I was in my brother group when I was 14, the Crooksters. And so like, it's in me. It's in me. That told you that I would have been my plan A. I never had a plan B.
For sure.
For real.
Rent's due 4.
Yeah.
This is still on the way, right?
It's still on the way.
Okay.
It's still on the way. But we got 3 that we did. I was doing with C Money.
Okay.
I did 3 with C Money, and I actually think I didn't get the push, or I probably re-release it. But the songs and the features and the way that tape was set up, I think that was one of my best tapes right there. The Rent's Due 3.
Yeah.
I actually think it was one of my best tapes.
So what should fans expect to hear on part 4 then?
Part 4, you should hear it like, I'm gonna put out a little tape before that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, leading up to that. But on the 4, I think you're gonna hear all the features, and I'll be pulling out all my cards, pulling out everything on the 4. I'm gonna slap him across the head with that 4. That 4 gonna be hot. You're gonna hear a lot of features and a lot of different style flavor songs on there.
Okay.
For sure, for sure.
Can you reveal any of those features?
I told you I had a lot of songs, a lot of unreleased songs, and a lot of songs that I had. So, you know what I'm saying? You can take that and run with it.
Okay. Say no more, man. Who are some of the producers you've been working with lately?
Well, I got on, of course, a lot of Memphis producers. As far as the Hit Kids, the AKs, the Quantum Sounds, the JP. We have Cloud on the beat. I've been working with a lot of Memphis producers.
Okay.
Around this up and coming.
Yeah. So what's your thoughts on the music scene in Memphis right now? Like we talked
told
about, you
you,
guys
yes,
probably on top right now.
I
man.
think
it's hard
so.
to argue with that.
I think Memphis on top right now. We got Glock and Dolph. They on fire right now. And then a lot of the young and up and coming Bag Trip Star. He got his little on the way. Big homie G.
He's hard.
That's why I said he in there. We got a day on that thing right. The Casino Jizzle. He on this thing, doing this thing right now. Little J Blac them. I will sit on. I'm with it. I love the movement right now.
Yeah.
For sure.
What type of impact or influence would you say Memphis has had on the culture and on the rap game now?
I think you can see it. It first started with the beats, like I said, with Paul, number 36 now. And the getting crunk and the juking and the outlet right there. And the music, I think you can hear it a lot in the music that you hear that's coming out. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think I got too much to say. You can hear it.
Absolutely.
You can hear it.
Yeah, it's either everyone's getting a Memphis producer or they sampling those old Memphis songs.
Yeah,
man.
I know Paul and them pockets, Skinny Pimp and them feeling good right now.
And they don't miss it. If you don't even
all.
clear it, they coming for your
all.
ass.
At all. I know it. I knew it.
What else you working on, Zilla? What else is coming out for you, man?
I got a group project coming out, CEO Business.
Okay.
That's my label. We got the clothing line, the Rough Feathers. We got a collab going right now. You know what I'm saying? And Hating Ain't Healthy, a little clothing line too. And my brother got a barbershop. You know what I'm saying? I'm just getting a few little 20% here and there, trying to set up everything so I can relax and kick my feet up in a minute.
Yeah. I think that.
Yes, sir.
You guys, shout outs you want to give out before we wrap it up here?
Oh, you got yes, sir. Let me get it. Shout out to the whole South Memphis 4-Dub GP. You know what's going on, landlord. Shout out to my homie, rest in peace, G-Bo. Rest in peace, Mama CEO. You know what's going on, man, landlord.
Catch me late night, full of drugs. I just want some pussy. Catch me late night, full of drugs. I just want some bitch. This ain't date night. Ain't no